Good song.
Thank you. We got to kill her. A little bit of crown for you can pull her.
How to get away with murder.
How to get away. How to get away.
This is a lot. This is a lot going on. You can just simply.
How to get away. We got apple juice.
Okay.
I'm sorry, so I'm gonna take her off the payroll.
So she just controlled.
We can talk about it later. We can talk about it later.
I got
My
it.
wife got it.
You know I
Let's talk about it.
Why I gave you mine like a shot though?
You did.
I did. You want one more?
I would love it.
Okay, I'm sorry. Because I didn't give you a shot of wine.
You did.
I want you
And
to
we
drink
got
like
so
me.
we got a toast. This our first episode. We got a toast. Where's your apple juice? There it is. Wow. Where the hell did it come from? We don't know.
This ain't your wine.
I did.
Hold up.
We're married. We're married.
It's us.
Ain't no control.
Her dude.
Jump in on him.
Give me a little bit.
Jump in on him.
Like that's
We
her.
married.
Jump in on him.
He's so mad.
You talking stuff, you drinking apple juice. Where your cup?
Mine feel to the neck.
Yeah, where your
Alright, that's
There we go.
There
There we go.
All right, y'all, let's toast, please. To the
Okay.
first episode of our number
Oh,
one
wait, let me
guest.
change you this.
Thank you, my love.
There we
go.
First guest to the Penthouse.
Yes.
Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Yes.
Thank you.
I'm definitely wasn't touching that apple.
You weren't touching what?
The apple juice. It don't clink.
You ain't got to
It
worry about.
just, it go deep.
Anyway, I guarantee you I'll be the only one with a clear line. So, Darren,
That's
woo woo.
it. That's it.
Y'all doing things not only here across the United States. That's big. That's what I'm saying. Across the United States, y'all on tour. Y'all dropping in people's cities. Y'all killing these mics. Yo, tell me a little bit about yourselves. Starting with you, Darren. Don't get shy.
I'm not sure. I'm just like trying to process what I want to say right now. I be telling jokes, running to other people that like to do it, and we make it happen. Ain't really much about me. I just, you know what I'm saying?
It ain't much about me.
Nah,
This is
it's
what I'm saying.
It's real humble.
It's just
Real
real
humble.
humble.
It
It's
gave
nothing
humble. It gave
about.
real humble.
It's nothing about me when I sell out show. When I
Sell out
just
shows.
show.
Yeah, just sell
Nah,
out shows.
you
You
know,
featured on Fox. I saw you on Fox.
Hey,
I see you doing
it's just
things.
nothing about this guy.
Plenty
It's just
about
nothing.
you.
No, I don't want to say it like that, but I just look at it like it ain't that big. I enjoy what I do,
It ain't.
and I think that, you know, like once you put out that type of work, then the people will pay to see you do it. So it's just all God. I don't really take no credit for it.
That's right. Amen to that.
So
Amen to
Dan, y'all woo.
Did she
Right.
ask you to put her government out
Hey,
there?
I mean,
and
'cause
she
he
got
did.
warrants.
Like, you
and
don't know.
That's what I'm
You
on
don't
now.
even know what
Now
she
they're
got
gonna
going
come
on.
find me. I already had to drive other people's cars to DC.
She
Now,
sure did.
You don't even know what she
So
got
listen,
going on.
this is the
My
crazy part
apologies.
about. I apologize
My
for doing my
apologies.
homework by reading things that I see that
Okay.
people go by
You
titles.
can read.
okay, that's
Well,
right.
I did
Not
go
that
past the
young.
5th grade.
You barely. That was back in 1962. Tell us a little bit about you, Woo. What's going on with you?
Man, I'm just like Baltimore native. Like I'm so Baltimore, but I bring Baltimore to every state I go to. It's
I
so
love it.
crazy. When people, whenever I go anywhere, they be like, "You from Baltimore?" And they love it. Like, you know, we have such a bad rap on you know, the news and the internet and stuff like that. But when I go places, they love all of the Baltimore of me, and I be so Baltimore everywhere I go.
As you should.
Yes.
Name some of the places that y'all both been fortunate enough to be your convert.
Everywhere. I was about to say.
She wasn't in the introduction. I
This
said
year-
across the United States.
This year alone, it's been California, Florida, Cleveland, Ohio, Texas.
East Coast, West Coast, Third Coast.
Yes, all that. Middle, we go from west, middle to the east, all over.
Everywhere
Blessings.
but the living room, and y'all coming there soon. I heard y'all did some things, and so y'all can be coming to people's living room soon.
Oh, yeah,
Something
man.
special.
Come
Yeah.
on. Come on.
Yeah, I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, man. Y'all just keep acting like y'all ain't nobody.
Yeah.
I be chilling.
I mean,
You know how it be.
Yeah.
Because you know how you don't want to take too much credit over something that could be going tomorrow.
That's
So
fact.
just
I can
like-
respect
That's
it. I can respect it.
That is
It's
so
like
much
God
true.
take his course because I'm gonna bring. So
Yeah.
every time like somebody asks me like how do we do this, I'm like, oh God.
God.
Right.
Because a
Yeah.
lot of times we be making plans that don't even go through.
Right.
The times we don't plan it, we know that those are the best times
Yeah.
because it's God's plan, not ours.
better
So,
preach.
it'd be like that.
Better
Yeah.
preach, Reverend Fleet.
People don't know behind the scenes that come with it. Like we'll have, and that's the thing that that's what I say. One way to make God laugh is to plan.
Right.
It's
Right.
the plan, and we'll make plans. And we're gonna do
Watch
this
them
like this, and this
crash.
is gonna happen like that, and it'll go left. But the thing about it is, and I think coming from Baltimore helps that or whatever. We show up in the sight of adversity. Like if something
Absolutely.
go, we know how to get with it.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying? We know how to flow with
Also
stuff.
to
We
make it
used
work.
to stuff like that.
So Darren, listen, bro, I've been following you on your page. I've been seeing what you do. They creative, how creative your mind is when they come down and doing your skits or whatever you do on Instagram, bro, and it goes way back. Like this goes way back when I watched you. When I first saw you, I'm like, that nigga funny as shit. You know what I'm saying? So when you started, did you started there or you started stage first? Like where did you really realize that this shit was gonna be like, okay, I'm doing this?
I started open mics first. So I was a stand-up comic before I was popular on social media. But people know me more from social media because I had more notoriety. So now it's kind of like having to prove to people that I'm a stand-up comic more so than an internet personality. And then I started out here in Baltimore. What's so funny and gentlemen saying, just doing open mics like everybody else. Someone saw something I done on the stage and they had it on their social media. I didn't even know it was viral at the time. Somebody just sent me a video one day and was like, Darren, this you, yo. He was like, not that gentleman saying. And this is back when the bikers just were coming gentlemen. It's very hard to make people laugh. And especially with my lifestyle. So now I'm thinking, oh God, I gotta get up in front of these niggas. They not about to laugh.
Right.
And they laughed. So I was like, oh, I got something here. But I didn't plan on being a stand-up comic. I was just doing it because it was something fun to do. And I wanted to sit in my grandmother's house all day. So I was like, by night, I was just going to do some open mics and stuff. It was a way to meet people. And something that started off as a hobby became a livelihood. And we're here now.
Yes.
Damn, this shit said hobbies, livelihood. Yeah, not you. So listen. Hey,
I got a
He
question.
got so much smoke with you for no reason. It's
Because
ridiculous.
that's what people hate. That's what they do when they reach a certain
Hold up.
when they reach a certain age, they just start to hate. They
They
don't have
hate-
that youthfulness no
they hate
more.
on the young
They take up
people.
when he get up. It take
Hold
up a long
up,
time.
hold up,
He got to hold his knees
hold up.
up.
Hey, yo, that
Let's
woman.
slow down. Let's slow
That
down.
kid
Yes.
started his
No.
name.
I had a question.
When it
She
comes
said
to
he got
knees
one.
now.
Pardon me, sir.
Go ahead. Let me take my break.
And this question's for both of y'all. Who is your muse? Who do you kind of look to for like some type of inspiration to get up there? Because first off, I want to say I admire both of you because to get up in front of stage telling jokes, that's something I can do. All comedians, that's just a different gift that it just takes a lot to do. So I admire both of you for doing it. So what has been you guys' inspiration? Maybe it's a person, maybe it's an incident that occurred. What was your inspiration to be able to do this?
For me, and I always tell this story, like when I started doing comedy, it was an outlet for me. Like I'm a person, I'm a Taurus. I like to do the same thing every day. I'm a repetitive person.
That's most earth symbols.
Yes, and I got to a space where I had to change everything that was going on with me. Like I left an abusive relationship. I left a job I was working at for 15 years.
Wow.
So it was a lot of changes going on. And I found myself at an open mic, and I was like, I'm funnier than them. Like I was thinking that, you know. So I was like, I should try it, you know. And I tried it, and when I got on that stage, and just the love that I got the first time ever doing it, like I literally got video from the first time ever doing it. And you know what's so crazy? You know how life goes 360. His aunt, Kimmy, was the person that recorded the first time I ever was on stage.
And y'all didn't know each other at all.
We didn't know each other at all
That's
at that time.
crazy.
She was there at the show. It was Cleo on the comedian show. She was there at the show and she recorded me and sent me the video. And she was like, "You did so good." And that was the first time I ever was on stage. And like even just getting the feedback from her, I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna just keep doing this and I'm gonna pursue this." And I was really able to find myself, you know. And it took me out of a dark place. I went from a very dark place to this. and I ain't never take my foot off the gas since
That's
then.
dope.
That's lit.
That's
And
dope.
thank you for shouting out Aunt Kimmy too,
Yes.
because Aunt Kimmy was putting on big productions, y'all,
She
for a
definitely
lot of
was.
comics who started out here in Baltimore.
She
So
definitely
that was
Shout
a
out
big
to
piece of
Shout out to
issues.
Aunt Kimmy.
Yes.
Aunt
Kimmy.
Kimmy. Shout out to Aunt Kimmy.
Shout out to
Love
Aunt
to Aunt
Kimmy.
Kimmy.
She's a bartender, and she definitely was doing productions, and I've worked with her several times after that, but she was the first person. She recorded me and sent me the video. The first time I ever was on stage.
So Aunt Kimmy a hustler. She out
She
there.
Oh,
is.
absolutely.
That's what it
Kimmy
sounds
does
like.
it all,
Absolutely.
baby.
That's
Like,
what it
yeah,
sounds like.
one-stop shop.
So
Yes.
listen, right? Let's get this is what I want to know. As comedians, y'all in this world of comics and entertainment, we know entertainment. We in entertainment. That's why we doing this.
Nice.
So let me ask you this question: the dark side of entertainment that people don't know, and I'm gonna ask you, Darren, because as you said, your lifestyle and your setup as you a person. I know a lot of times that people, for me personally, I wonder why. Like, why Darren ain't on this stage?
Mhm.
Why Darren ain't on this stage? And I love the fact that Darren took initiative and took his own stage.
Uh-huh.
And I just want people to know, I'm going to ask this question because some people probably ask that question too. Why Darren not on this stage? Why do you feel?
Because comedy is straight male driven. It's for a long time when you were growing up, you never seen comics that looked like me who had a lifestyle like myself. So even in today, it's kind of like I'm like one of the first of my kind. So when it's time to do stuff like Kings of Comedy, I'm going to be easily like swept into a box because when you have an alternate lifestyle, what they do is say, well, Darren is an LGBT comic and I'm not an LGBT comic. And I'm also funnier than a lot of my straight male counterparts.
Talk about it. Talk about it.
However, they ain't gonna include me because it is embarrassing for them to say, well, you know what, that gay guy was funnier than me, and I was. And it's also like that when it comes to women.
Yep.
So we just learned how to team up together, and now we selling
I
out
think
shows.
y'all,
That's dope.
y'all see what-
That's dope.
Yeah.
America's
Come on
nightmare.
now.
Hey.
That's dope.
Okay,
Yeah.
so when it come to y'all brands, you feel me? Your brand, we got the who's we got. You feel me? Then we come to you, woo woo, and I'm gonna say this with confidence. I ain't saying
Why?
woo, cause I'm a Unka Daddy.
No, stop.
You better not give me definition of
Wait,
a
no,
Unka
she gonna
Daddy.
get a definition.
Go ahead.
That's not what you are. You just a unk.
You watch this.
You
You watch
just
this.
a unk.
You watch
You
this.
just a unk.
Can you please give her the
Tell him
definition?
with the Unka, not
That's
uncle.
Unka Daddy.
Unka Daddy.
Listen to the
Unka
definition. Here we go.
Daddy.
Go.
Okay, so an Unka Daddy is an older man that act young. Okay.
Okay.
Catch him at the local bar at 5:45.
We're not at the
He gonna
bar.
be drinking a Coke 45.
You drinking apple juice.
He smell like motor oil, but he don't fix cars, but he can fix your brakes.
That is
And
kind
he
of.
wear his work uniform 7 days a week.
Oh, there you go.
No,
Everybody
I
knows his name.
I don't think I'm humping that. I don't qualify for
What
that.
happened? That's what you wanted to be.
Come on now.
No, yeah.
What
He
happened?
wanted to be an Uncle Daddy.
You want?
So, as your
Give
bar
me some. Give me some.
Okay,
He
I
wanted to be Uncle Daddy. He
Go.
said about it.
You want Uncle Daddy
You
now?
want, you want Uncle Daddy.
I
You
love
want
the
Uncle
fact that
Daddy.
both of y'all brands something that y'all brands that y'all own, y'all brought into y'all like creative minds to make this thing one thing. Like he said, that one thing, comedy, stage, and y'all turned it to something bigger than that. You got your Uncle Daddy. I love my Uncle
I
Daddies.
love
I need to be lit. Can you light me up?
But
Can you light me up?
I got you. I'm gonna give you one of these.
Come on
You
now.
But-
love Uncle Daddy?
Bracelet and
Okay.
match.
when I think about my guy right here, man, his hustle is real. When I think about it, I'm like, damn, when you said that, I even got the dog making money.
Yeah.
I got the damn dog
Let's
making
talk
money.
about Coach. Let's talk about.
Damn
Let's talk
dog
about.
making money. I'm still trying to figure out how to feed man.
That's hilarious. That is hilarious.
He got the dog making. How many of you niggas got your dog making money?
I got you making money. Same thing.
That is
Go ahead.
Y'all gonna
Come on, let's talk about Coach. We got to
Coach
talk
is,
about Coach.
Coach is a rescue. I had Coach since he was fucking athletes. I'm not a dog person. This is so crazy. I'm not mean to dogs. You ever seen people be like, I don't like dogs, but I'm not a person who don't like dogs and I kick a dog. I just didn't like dogs. So I was not one of the people like, if I came over your house and your dog was out, I don't care if he was family. You should put him up if you want me to stay. Now that I got my own dog, now that I got my own dog, I'll be like in the airport just I can see somebody else with their dog and I'm all on the floor like, oh my God, how old is your puppy? I turned into one of the people
That's
that I did
how
not
it
like.
be.
And
Yeah.
he's like, oh my God, now I got dog hair on my shirt and shit.
Yeah.
At Starbucks, and I used to point at people like, look at that dog hair. Now I'm that person. So that's why they say be careful who you pick on. But I got Coach. Coach has been therapeutic to me. He's been a part of the app. And it's so crazy because everything in my house works. Myself, my dog, my Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi is strong. I've been to some
No,
people home.
it gotta be strong. It gotta be.
It gotta be strong.
It gotta be strong.
Yes.
It gotta
Very
be.
much. But my dog works, and I think he actually understands what's going on because Coach knows how to put on for the camera. Because just like people, we're a lot different in front of the camera than when we are at home.
Yeah.
Coach is so different outside of those Starbucks videos that y'all see us doing. Coach is like really a bad dog. He's a sweet dog, but he's a very bad dog. And when you be on the phone with me, I have to stop our conversations 5-10 times just to be like, Coach, get down, stop, Coach, don't bite. No.
Oh, I gotta do the same thing for Montreal when we go out.
I can see he bites.
I be like, Montreal, stop, don't touch her, get down, don't bite. I be having.
You gotta try to
Yeah,
choke
say
her.
them same.
Now,
I
that's
gotta
what I
get
put on
the
Coach is
zap.
kind of like the
Yeah,
correct
Full
the correct, right, bow, like Montreal.
Montreal
stop.
don't hit me the buzzer.
Yeah, I get
Press the button on
I
that.
can shoot him with the water gun. It don't work.
Yeah, I can see
I
that.
get that.
my
I
goodness.
get it.
And
I
the
get
whole time, my dog don't do nothing. And I be telling
Polo
them
is
every
so
time.
sweet.
I be like, no, did you see what Coach doing? You need to get this
Get it
money.
together.
I'm trying to be his
Exactly.
pimp right now.
We were trying to get Polo to be like Coach so bad.
I'm
But
like, you
see,
need to get this money.
that's so crazy because that's how much me and Woo Woo got in common without even saying. Like,
Yeah.
Woo Woo had a dog named Polo. When I met Woo Woo, Woo Woo was a single mother because she's not a fit dog mother.
I'm not
So her dog was actually living with her mother.
for years.
So I think that sometimes with friendship, I inspire Woo Woo to go back and get your son.
No. No.
Oh!
I'ma tell
Hold on,
no.
Woo Woo sold me
I'ma
with
tell
Coach.
y'all the truth.
Next thing you know, I'll call
You
over there.
saw
Woo Woo got her
Polo
son back. Yeah.
No, let me
What
tell y'all the
happened?
truth
What
about why
happened? What
Polo
happened?
back home. My mother's a hater. So what happened was, my
Sorry,
mother
Miss
see
Daisy,
me
she
outside
said that.
having fun. Now, just like if you was a parent who had a child, right?
Mhm.
And then your mother see you out hanging, partying, having fun. My mother called me and was like, girl, he getting on my nerves. You need to come get this dog. I'm like, what you mean? Ain't you lonely? Don't you want a man?
But I
No,
think people
it
think
didn't
you're
work.
playing a lot of this shit. Like, you had to have Polo for years.
I
I
had
think
Polo for years.
Coach, because Coach acts like a referee, and they just thought that Coach was named after a clothing company, big like Polo is.
Yeah.
And it just so happened to be that way because we have a lot in common.
I was just about to say that both of
I
y'all
did too.
dogs are
Got-
named
got
after
names. friends.
They thought we did that. They say Polo is old as
He is.
hell. Like,
Yeah.
we are just like,
Oh,
No,
Polo's a
seriously.
Montreal dog.
Yeah,
she's
basically.
Montreal
Okay.
dog is.
He's an Unka
My
Daddy
dog is
on his
young.
He's
feet.
an Unka
He
Daddy.
pips
You
the
got-
hell out of
you
him.
got- hang out
Uncle
with
dog.
Polo.
Let's just say he's an
Stop-
uncle dog. I'm sorry.
So listen, I get everything that's going on. I love everything that's going on with y'all. But a lot of things people don't know. They're going to probably see this a little later on in life. Y'all do movies too.
Yes.
Y'all go do film. Y'all, so listen, like, let me tell you what's crazy, and this is just me to y'all. I think both of y'all are dope as hell. I think
Absolutely.
it's- I
No,
think
big
it's-
facts. Absolutely.
It's,
Absolutely.
it's dynamic what y'all doing. I love the fact that you took something and you showed people that this is the thing about you I love about you, Darren. Real shit. You did something that people was afraid to do. And I seen your stand-up. I'm not gonna vouch for it. It's not what people think.
Right.
If you ever go see Darren speak, you gonna probably need that and be like, yo, I judged him.
Yeah.
And you gonna
And
understand
that
you
happens
know,
to me most
all
of the time
time.
at the shows.
That you feel me? I get judged a lot too. But
Judgment is.
And then she's just sitting there looking down on you. I can feel
That's
the
what I'm saying.
judgment. She's sitting in the judgment seat
Yes,
just looking
like,
at
but
Hey, yeah.
I really appreciate y'all for coming and
Thank
showing
y'all.
us love.
Absolutely.
Darren, I
Thank y'all for
appreciate
having
you.
us.
Woo, I appreciate you. Y'all got other shit y'all be doing, but y'all
Absolutely.
came to spend some time with
Thank
us.
No, thank y'all for having us in on the first episode.
Yes,
This is
thank
pretty
y'all
dope
for
stuff.
having us.
Oh,
Thank
at the pit.
Thank
I
you.
wanna
Tell,
have the
tell
Penthouse.
them where they can find you, like your social media handles, how we can see you.
What is my social media, girl? I don't know. Woo Woo the comedian. WOOWOO
No.
underscore the comedian And yes, it is Danielle Woo 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 to, you know, you can see me in a couple of movies,
Yes, you did.
Round Way. I just gotta say this since, you know, Montrell's sitting right here. The wife that didn't know who she married.
Drop the cup.
Okay.
You can't drop the cup.
No.
The trash up off our Penthouse
I
floor.
just did a movie. I had a moment.
Woo Woo, me and Woo Woo was in a movie together too.
We was, yes. Give me the
Come on,
loot.
Naomi.
Thank
Me
you.
and her was in Give Me the Loot.
Oh,
Yes, give me the loot
Yeah.
together.
I did.
But the wife that didn't know who she married,
Excellent.
my first leading role, first
Excellent.
time ever being in that space, 300,000 views
Excellent.
Amazing.
Doing numbers.
Amazing.
on
Numbers.
YouTube right now.
Amazing.
And I'm just so excited about it. And I'm excited to continue to keep just having other avenues, like you said. I said so vulnerable just now.
It's
I
fine.
said
It's
that.
fine. But that's what I'm saying.
Well,
The avenue.
Where can they find you and Coach at, man? Where can they catch you
Oh.
running these streets at?
Well, other than Starbucks,
Right.
we be there every day.
Okay.
I love Darren Fleet on IG. It's spelled the way it sounds, L-O-V-E, Darren. I think people know how to spell Darren.
You'd be surprised.
Okay.
D-A-R-R-E-N.
There you are.
The only
It's
way to
two
spell
R's.
Darren.
It's 2 R's.
Fleet, like Fleetwood Mac. Darren Fleet on Facebook. Like I said, we're doing a sketch comedy show that I'm writing now. That's gonna be really, really dope. I got a podcast coming out too, so thank y'all for letting me come on y'all's. It's much different than y'all's. I'm not interviewing nobody. It's all about me.
As it should be.
I
Hey,
know.
Darren, do your thing.
Shit
Do your
about
thing.
myself.
Okay.
You know?
Do your
No,
thing.
you
Do
already
your
know.
thing.
But hopefully, like one day I see all of us on the same platform. I'll be like, yo, my podcast ain't doing it for you going over to the Penthouse.
My God.
Get a drink or two.
My God.
Okay,
Thank
okay.
y'all.
So
Thank
listen,
y'all.
y'all, this is Darren Fleet, Woo Woo comedian, and
Yes.
you know who this is. So listen, we gonna close this show out. This is another episode of Penthouse. See y'all.
Penthouse.
See y'all. See y'all.
See y'all.
Fridays.
Friday.
Thank
Hey,
y'all so much.
Should
We're gonna do the say film.
Okay.
No, say it.
This is for EXO
Film.
XO.
Film.
Film.
XO.
production.
No, say it. Say it to your
Shout out to
boy.
Say
EXO
it,
production.
I just said Avenue, girl. You can say.
I'm just saying, EXO is a production. Shout out Fridays. See y'all.
See y'all.
Shout out.
I said film.
Yeah.
Film.
Right.
You said it right.
No, she can't say it.
You can't.